When Leora had Joey and it was all finished and the doctor held up a blue ribbon and she said, "Oh, now my family is so complete, a boy and a girl." I knew the next thing was a vasectomy.
Yeah, right.
Joey's early days in class were sort of a non-entity. We're only glad that he didn't get kicked out of school when he was young. But when he was 10 years old, I coached him in football. And so one time the ball went over his head in the end zone. And I said, "Down it, down it, down it." He picked it up and ran for a touchdown. And that's sort of been the way of his life ever since then. Aww. Yeah. But he won the city championship, but not because of him and his players, but because of me as a coach. Yeah. When it was time to buy his car, he found this British piece of crap. And so he took me over to look at it, and we drove it, and I said, "God damn, Joey, this makes horrible noise. The engines are going to fall out." He said, "Dad, don't you realize that car is me?" And so we went to the guy. He wanted $2,800 for the car. I put $2,200 bills down. The guy grabbed it so quick we didn't even know. The next day, Leora and I drove it to a mechanic to find out what was the problem. The engine exploded. And we dropped metal all over the street.
Liar.
What kind of liar? In college, he had to have a 3.75 to get into graduate school. So one time his grades dropped to 3.5 because he and Ramo were, I don't know what all they did, but they had a lot of couches in their room. And so I brought him home and I said, "This is a big waste of time. You can either come home and study or we're going to buy you a paint truck and you can paint buildings." His face turned white. So he came home, and Leora and I were lying there at night, and we'd hear at midnight the typewriter going. That semester he got a 4.0. So we let him go back.
Oh, this is fun.
I got 2.0.
Oh, his junior year in college, there's a professor here tonight who knows all about this. But his professor was bringing him home from a party one night. And the cop stopped him. He was speeding. And the professor had 5 unpaid tickets. So they took him to jail. And so Joey came crawling up the steps. He says, "Don't wake up, Mom. Don't wake up, Mom." He said, "My professor's in jail. We have to go get him out." I said, "But I don't have any money. I have to wake up, Mom." So I woke up and we went down to jail, and he was there getting his stuff all out. They were handing him his everything, and he looked at me, his face turned white. And he's here tonight, and he still remembers, and it cost me $238 to get him out of jail. My son is now 50 years old. He is the president of a $200 million company. And nobody could be more proud of it than me. Happy birthday, son. Okay, well, you want to help me? I need some milk.
That's too good. Yeah, he actually does need some guy.
That explains a lot. One time I was dating a guy who was a little hesitant to meet my dad. I asked him why, and he said, well, I was told that if I hurt you or if anything happened, your dad would, quote, cut off my genitalia, shove it in places it should not be shoved, and then shoot me twice. It's a wonder why I'm still single.
Good job, Joey.
So when people talk about my dad, there are a number of adjectives that come up. You know, one of them that keeps reoccurring is that he's a little over-competitive. And I'm not saying that I support this statement. I'm just saying that I've never heard of anyone else pop a hernia during a Little League baseball game. So it's clear that my dad is not really a spring chicken anymore. I mean, he's now lived for half a century. But he's still doing things that people my age are doing. So right now his midlife crisis, which he calls his boys' nights, are him and a few of his buddies going to jam band concerts. Woo! Yeah, there's Kurt. So
was Andy,
and they drink about 15 to 20 beers each, and then come home at 2 a.m. after eating a bacon-wrapped hot dog on the side of the road. So on the nights that my dad does this, my mom likes to sleep in my room or the guest room, so she gets a decent night's sleep. So one night, my dad came home at about 2 a.m. after his boys' nights, and he decided he just wanted to say goodnight to his wife and give her a kiss on the head. So he goes into my room, starts rubbing her head and kissing her on the forehead. My dad had forgotten that my grandma from Northern California had been visiting this weekend. So after he started stroking her head for a while, he realizes it's a bit thin. My 84-year-old grandma, who is not wearing her hearing aids, shoots up, wondering why anyone is touching her at this time of night. Instead of playing it cool and saying, oh, sorry, Grandma, I thought you were Julie, you know, have a nice sleep, my dad instead goes, oh, hi, Grandma. I just wanted to say hi. And continued to stroke her head. At 2:30 in the morning, she wanted to say hi to his mother-in-law. That's normal. And then he runs into the guest room where my mom is sleeping and says, holy crap, I just scared the shit out of your mom. No one got much sleep that night. So even though he's doing some things that people my age are doing right now, my dad has seemed to be maturing at a rapid pace. I mean, even last weekend, he only laughed for a minute and a half when Joey said late titty caca, which is 2 minutes shorter than last year. We're still working on Bangkok, but we don't really see that fading anytime soon. So while he's maturing, he's also been more conservative in his style lately. He now has 3 pairs of jeans, which only 2 are ripped, so, you know, right on. We also have 18 shirts of Grateful Dead logos / any kind of writing on them. And then 16 Allman Brothers shirts with all have mushrooms on them, which the faculty at Village Christian really appreciate when he wears to baseball games. But we're really proud of his new sense of footwear. He has now bought a pair of premium white rubber flip-flops, which he refers to as his formal flip-flops for those nights when you need to be really classy. Well, thank you for that, Dad. But in all honesty, I am so blessed to have you as a dad. I can't imagine any child feeling any more love than I have my entire life. And so, even though sometimes when I make comments, people roll their eyes and say, oh God, you are exactly like your father. That is the best compliment I could ever receive.
Bravo!
Thank you for always being there for me. Thank you for being my daddy, and thank you for continuing to be my best friend.
I got a tear running down my cheek.
I cannot wait for all the things I will learn from you in the next 50 years.
She lies. Most of the people up here tonight lie. Have you enjoyed Cubensis so far?
Yeah!
All right, so those of you who have made it to the backyard, you should stay in the backyard. Because the second set is good until the police come. I give my heartfelt thanks to everybody that spoke on me, on behalf of me tonight. My dad's a liar. My sister, that feminist shit? What's that about? I love you. Ramo, Ernie? Yeah, I got stuff on you too. Marissa? Yeah. She's safe. I love you with all my heart. Hey, I am blessed. I am blessed. Soundman Johnny, are you guys about ready to start? Yeah? All right. All right, I hope all you guys enjoy yourself. I'm incredibly blessed. I have an incredible family. I have incredible friends. There's an incredible band that's gonna play behind us tonight. I hope you stay on this lawn. I hope you enjoy the music. I hope you feel it. I hope you dance. And when you leave this party, I hope you feel good. Happy Saturday night, everybody.
I'm gonna wake up on this lawn.
Oh, it's hard. All right, need to read.
Being up here, but that's my friend. It's great that we have such a great big crowd to celebrate the end of Joe's youth. I think it would be apropos that I go back a little bit. So give me a second.
Only halfway back. We're going to high school.
Joe believed this was the best look. Hey, this is my stick. I really don't have that much more. What I would like to say is that Joe's been a great friend of mine. I don't remember these days. I didn't even know him then, but I did do some research on photographs, and I think I'm pretty close. What I would like to say is, Joe's been a great friend of mine. We grew our boys up. We grew our families up together. I love him. No, I can't. I do want to read something that I got off the internet today. That I think, yeah, because, you know, I'm a big reader. Do not regret growing old. It is a privilege denied to many. I hope that you and I have a lot more years together. Our families, the McClures. I love the McClures. I have to say that really loud. I can't really bag on Joe. Joe's a solid guy. That's all I got. Love you.
So now we're gonna have Andy McClure, my